A swan's neck is firmly caught in the railing. It can't move. Seeing this, the man hurriedly stepped forward to help. Although the swan's neck was freed, it had been trapped for a long time. It was exhausted. It couldn't move at all. It couldn't even stand up. The man quickly held the swan and took it to the hospital. The doctor, after examining it, found serious wounds on the swan's neck. The doctor took an X-ray to ensure that there were no bone injuries. After treatment, the man took the swan home to care for it. It was still very weak, but luckily, with the man's careful care, the swan made a quick recovery. It recovered quickly. Soon, it could move around outdoors by itself. When the man saw it was almost fully recovered, he found a good spot and took the swan there. He gave it back its freedom, but the swan stayed on the lake for a long time, unwilling to leave. What the man didn't expect was, on the way back, the swan followed him. Wherever the man went, the swan followed. The swan believed the man had saved its life, so it decided to follow this man. The swan followed the man all the way to his backyard. It slowly approached the man. It swayed its head back and forth, touching the man's head. This behavior was how swans express loyalty and happiness to each other. The man decided to adopt the swan. In the following days, they lived together happily. They play and frolic together in the water. The man even bought it beautiful clothes. On rainy days, the man would hold an umbrella for the swan. Although the swan didn't understand the meaning of the umbrella, it knew that as long as the man was by its side, it wouldn't get wet in the rain. What was even more surprising was that the swan seemed to not like the man's wife very much. Soon after, the swan laid an egg. The man decided to hatch the egg. The swan baby was born soon after. The baby swan was very cute. The man also really liked it. When it got tired, the baby swan would sleep in the man's arms. On weekends, the man would drive the baby swan out for a ride. The man would also take his wife and the swan out for walks and shopping, always taking them along. When they were tired, the man would cheer them on. From saving its life to being inseparable, the man and the swan's life was filled with surprises and laughter. Their companionship had just begun, and the man's life had become much more meaningful because of it.